I present. My name is José Guillermo Cortés Lozano. My group is made up of David Alejandro Zamudio Camelo and Juan Diego Avila Cuervo. We are going to talk about three places of interest, which are Paphos, Choirokoitia, and painted churches of the Troodos region.
choirokoitia is one of the most important sites, since its house, its architecture, its replicas and original objects are built in stone. Choirokoitia is part of the Stone Age, since there the habit of the oldest civilization. It is also characterized by the great vegetation it contains, which can characterize a choirokoitia from any other place in Cyprus. Choirokoitia like the oldest population in Cyprus, and the late history with the architecture. Choirokoitia has buildings older than Paphos or the church of the Troodos region. Choirokoitia is one of the most important places in Cyprus, and choirokoitia is one of the most visited tourist sites on the island thanks to its great infrastructure and the friendliness of its population.
Paphos is recognized as a cultural treasure. It is located on an island in the sea and within the island. There are many archaeological ruins that are a treasure for humanity. Stones with figures from millions of years ago are found. This makes the island Paphos have many visitors. The island of Paphos has the oldest stones. These stones are millions of years old. They were built and made by ancient civilizations. Also, the sea that surrounds Paphos makes it look the cleanest. Science. The inhabitants take care of its beaches. And finally, Paphos is the smallest island in Asia, between 17,508 islands.
Troodos churches. Troodos has churches and monasteries made in the Byzantine Empire. It has the largest mountain system in Cyprus. It's one of the best rural destinations. Mount Olympus has the highest peak of Cyprus, and the Church of St. Nicholas is bigger than the Church of San Juan. Comparison between churches. It's important to note that the Virgin Church is the oldest one. In the other hand, Panaya Church is smaller than the San Nicolas Church. San Miguel Church is the most beautiful one, and the Santa Cruz Church is closer to the coast than Panaya Church. All these are unique churches in the world.
He was born in Nicosia, was a Turkish Cypriot sociologist, studied at the Hercules School in Istanbul, from which he graduated in 1928, studied at Istanbul University and graduated in 1931. In 1935, went to the United States and studied sociology at the University of Chicago until 1939. In 1956, he became a teacher at McGill University. Growth the development of secularism in the Turkish Revolution, which was his most important work alongside Coming of Age in Turkey. Apart from this work, he wrote books such as Why Do We Have We Run Into? The Road to Demonization for 200 Years, The Western Question in Turkish Thought, and Asian Leaders. He died in England on December 18 of 1988.
Academic figure. Kyriakos Athanasiou was born in 1960. He is a biomedical engineer. He improved the healing of various tissues of the body. Also, he used the engineering innovation for clinical use, especially used in the instruments and devices creation.
Mustafa Ali Bilgin Diyangos was born in 1952 and died in 1981. He was a professor of geology at the Imperial College of London and Science Council. In addition to this, he was a great figure of science. He specialized in cancer studies, was professor of neurobiology and cancer biology in addition. To this, the Yangos established an organization which specialized in cancer care centers, where people were welcomed.